Black Messiah soundtrack. The soundtrack to Judas and the Black Messiah has songs from some of the biggest artists in the game. Everyone from Jay to Nas and Her to Sir helped out with this one. How does it hold up? Does it live up to the big names involved? Here's an honest review of Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack.
Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack, man. Listen to that flawless execution of a bio right there.
There you go. Shut up.
She's like, I messed up so much on that. It sounded so good though. You can't even tell that you messed up.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Judas and the Black Messiah, man. Man, when I found out that there was a soundtrack to this movie on Rhapsody's Instagram page, and boy was I excited when I saw Rhapsody post, man, hey y'all, I got a new song coming out with Masego and JID, and I was just like, yes.
I didn't even know it until I heard the album.
Oh, I knew it. I was, you know, that's the first song I went to, right?
Oh, really?
I know everybody else like, shit, I went to J and Nas first. I went to that second. I went to check out my girl Rhapsody and JID and Masego first. But I guess, how you feel about the album artwork?
Straight point to the simple. You know, that's it.
Straight point to the simple?
I mean, to the picture. My bad. But it's straight to the point.
Simple to the point?
There you go.
It's straight and simple. It's some nice font, all black background. I would have liked the picture of Fred Hampton on the front, like the real life Fred Hampton. But
yeah, leave it away. Cause we'll talk.
The flow of this project, man. It is a collection of rappers talking the type of talk that I like to hear them talk about all the time, personally.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part.
It is what I like to hear from our, hip hop artists as well.
Highlights, man. First of all, I love the fact that they got Fred Hampton Jr. to go ahead and kick this joint off and talk about COINTELPRO. I love the way his voice sounds. He sounds so much like his father. Is actually kind of, crazy. Fight for You featuring Her. I feel like this song, she performed it at the Super Bowl. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like she performed it. Shout out to Tierra Thomas because she also wrote on this song. Okay. And, she's been kind of MIA for a while, so it's cool to see her get involved in that. Thought that was fire. EPMD featuring Nas, man. I love the whole flip on the name EPMD. That was dope. I love how Nas keeps bringing up things that some people consider conspiracy theories in his songs lately. Like he's just talking about it casually. I love it. Welcome to America featuring Black Thought. One of the dopest songs on the project. Black Thought went in, put the damn album in a leg drop, torture rack, elbow drop. Yeah. Stone Cold Stunner, RKO, back to back. Wasn't playing around. Absolutely love it. What it feels like, Nipsey Hussle featuring Jay-Z. I mean, it was what it felt like. It was a great vibe. I love the vibe of Nipsey Hussle. Anytime you get to hear Nipsey Hussle verses is always a pleasure. Jay-Z came in talking like as if he wrote this verse right before the album was turned in.
He did.
I was just like, damn, my man brought up the Capitol building and everything.
Yes.
And not only that, Nas' verse seemed super fresh too because he was talking about Clubhouse.
Most
I'm like,
definitely.
Clubhouse ain't been out that long. But,
Most
but Jay-Z coming, talking about how you about to start selling weed out in the open, which is great because we bought some stock in that. Go ahead, sell that shit. Yeah, great song right there. Broad Day featuring Hit Boy, man. Hit Boy came out swinging, and I love the way the beat changes halfway through the record. That joint was amazing. Something Ain't Right featuring Rhapsody and JID and Masego. First of all, shout out to Masego on that hook. He sounded immaculate.
Yes, sir.
And JID and Rhapsody do what they do best, man. Just take turns bitch slapping this record. Loved it. Plead the 45th. Smino and Saba. Now, I am a little disappointed because No Name was supposed to be on the record. But No Name is No Name, so she's not on it. But Saba and Smino definitely killed the record. If you know No Name, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. Letter to You featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. I thought this was actually really good as well. On My Mind is okay. Praise by White Dave featuring Hit Boy. I did actually like this even though it's super simpleton town here. Respect My Mind featuring Dom Kennedy, man. He came through and had some fire for that ass. I was actually really happy to hear that. Revolutionary by G Herbo. G Herbo actually killed this. destroyed it. Loved the way he talked about it. He was 100% on beat, not that slightly off thing that he does like he did in the song All Black. But you wouldn't even recognize it was G Herbo because when he raps on beat, he throws me off.
I still recognize.
Teach Me featuring Sir. I thought that was another amazing record. And yeah, Contagion by Safe featuring Kiana Lede. I thought that was another strong outing right there. Dope record.
Tracks 1 through 9 was amazing. I can't really get enough of that because it was just hit after hit from artist after artist that I really thought was just amazing punch, man. I want to get to Black Thought though. He really was the epitome of the concept of this film and this soundtrack to me, just because of all the levels that he hit, and just Black Thought is amazing. I can't say that enough. Every time I hear this, man, it's just wisdom and just knowledge being thrown in my face, and I love it, man. What It Feels Like was just such a great collaboration. I felt like it was just natural and just easy, man. Both of them came with some fire. Something Ain't Right by Masego with JID and Rhapsody. Amazing lineup. And don't let me forget about Broad Day, because I was actually surprised to hear that by Hit Boy. I thought that was really, really dope. And Plead the 45th with Smino and Saba. I just love the vibe every time they get together. And
no comment about No Name?
No comment. And Letter to You by the Chicago Kid was dope. And then I want to go all the way down to Teach Me with Sir. Contagious was Safe and Kiana Lede was hard. And Respect My Mind, I Do Agree With You was really, really dope by Dom Kennedy. He gave me some,
surprised me.
He gave me some life in the midst of that section.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
and where we're going to talk about that.
Low lights, man. And I feel like Ace hit it right on the head with that. So I said On My Mind was all right, but I'm not really here for that. Look, all of the 2-minute rappers really messed up the project. And when I say the 2-minute rappers, the guys' songs are all 2 minutes. Now, Don't get me wrong, Hit Boy's song was 2 minutes. I think there was another song in here that was 2 minutes as well. But most of the 2-minute rappers, No Profanity featuring Pooh Shiesty, bruh. I'm talking about my son can rap like that. That was bad. He just sounded like somebody that just started rapping. And it wasn't just Pooh Shiesty either, because whoever this Nardo Wick dude is, I declare war. That was bad. It sounded horrible.
It's not John Wick.
No, it's not John Wick. He would have killed it, literally. All Black by G Herbo. All Black by G Herbo was a failed attempt at G Herbo being woke. I mean, he sounded woke.
Thank you.
He sounded
Thank you.
like he still was in the midst of Chirac. Last Man Standing featuring Pooh G. I just shook my head the whole time I listened. Oh, Polo G. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Polo G from New York. I just shook my head the whole time I was listening to that. Rich Nigga Problems featuring ASAP Rocky. I feel like ASAP Rocky got too rich and don't remember how to make good music anymore. Real talk. He said one bar that I was just like, oh, that was clever.
I know this bar you're talking about. Yeah.
They said
they say you got 2020 vision, but you ain't
seeing nigga vision until
2020 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was dope.
I was just like, dope bar.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you're supposed to make dope, but then again, ASAP Rocky never really been super dope.
He has, but
he
it's just
trendy records.
But it's like you said, he has to be in his pocket, and he's getting to the point where
he's
he's
with Rihanna right now.
He's chilling. Yeah. He's chilling.
Yeah, he ain't caring about music. She ain't caring about music. So they just on something else right now. And as much as I hate to say it, Black Messiah featuring Rakim, I really thought Rakim was rapping on some ABC style. I love the way he introduced the whole verse as a story and talking about Fred Hampton's life, but I just felt like it was too simple. Rakim is known as Rakim the God. He's made so many great albums without even cursing. Dude's a G. Yeah. And Legend wasn't rocking with the song.
Yeah, man. Tracks 10 through 17 was without, with leaving out Respect My Mind.
I'm about to say, man, you gonna crap on
leaving that. Like I said, it woke me up. But that section of the album literally took me out of the essence that I thought I should be in for the film. If that makes any sense. If this is supposed to be the soundtrack, I felt like that section of it didn't really do the name justice of what the point of the film and everything, the feeling, and that I got from the first half of the album, where I felt was really on that kind of social justice tip and trying to, be empowering. I didn't get that from that section of the album. And not just, to discredit everybody's rapping skills and everything like that. It just didn't,
man.
it just didn't come off as anything powerful or thought provoking. Like you said, the 2-minute rappers. It didn't hook me. It didn't get me to feel anything like the first section of the album did. And, even though y'all know I'm not the biggest G Herbo fan, like you said, that was the wackest attempt at being woke because I didn't feel the emotion from him. Didn't feel anything. Nardo Wick, Pooh Shiesty, and Polo G. And
you just realized it did the whole song with no profanity. I was like, no, you named it no profanity. You think I didn't notice that?
So, I mean, it just, in terms of a soundtrack, that pocket right there just took me out of the whole soundtrack. That's why I think the first 9 tracks plus, tracks 16, 18, and 19 kind of like put the mold on me from there. So it kind of hurt it.
Final thoughts, man. Look, I really wish they would have kept it short and sweet. This is DJ Clue's formula. And if you know DJ Clue, he puts all the heavy hitters at the front and then gets all the guys that you ain't really sure about to have the rest of the project. So you normally turn it off halfway through.
Yep.
That's what happened here. There is some life at the back end of the CD. It's just very far and in between. But whoever put this album together, kudos to them. Hit Boy for it looks like he had a lot to contribute to this, but the front half of this album is where it's at.
Most definitely. Ditto the same thing that he was saying. It just seems like that formula. You put all the good stuff in the front and leave all the things you might think might hit in the middle, and then add some couple ones in the end of it. But other than that, I think it gave us some good tracks to go back on, especially ones from Jay and Nip, Nas, Black Thought, and everything like that. So it gave us some gems. But as a full soundtrack, I think it really missed the mark on being just that. I say all the time, soundtracks ain't like they used to be, and it's hard.
Final grade. Look, man, if it was only 13, 14 tracks on this, I'd give it a check. But since, and you got to remember, the front half of this album is heavily dope, but the back half is heavily down. Like, it's literally on a seesaw. I have to give it a dash. I don't want to, but I have to for all of the 2-minute rappers is all the way on the back end of this project.
Same here. I'm going to have to give it a dash as well. I just feel like it's not going to give you that full package. And from an album with 22 tracks, you want to come away with like, I'm about to listen to this whole thing, but you might just make your own playlist and listen to only a select few. So for that reason, I give it a dash.